Cincinnati artist Tiffany Moyer discovered fluid art, also known as acrylic paint pouring, about 5 years ago. Let's visit her backyard studio to check out her process.
When I sit down to paint, I try to shut off my head. I try to shut off all of the thoughts that are in my head, and I really try to allow my intuition to guide me throughout the process. So I sit with my music and I let myself connect to the music in a way that allows me to start picking paints, like the colors that I want to use. Sometimes there's just a color like purple. Purple is the color of the day, and then I start matching colors to that that I think would complement it and kind of express, I think, what I'm feeling or how the music's helping me feel. And once I have colors selected, I put them all into cups and I mix up like a water medium that I pour into the cups to kind of slowly add to get to the consistency that I want. And it's like a constant like check, is it the consistency? And that took a lot of trial and error. What is it that I'm trying to achieve? What's gonna make all of the paint run off the canvas? What's going to hold that tighter? What's going to blend the paint? So it's a process of what color do I want to stand out the most in this painting. It's during that time that the energy of the music is going into the paint, the energy of me is going into the paint. Through that process, if I really take my time and focus on what I'm doing, that's when I get the best results, I think. It's almost like a meditation in a way. While I was like really connecting to the music, I would see patterns of colors, I would see sequences, and I really fell in love with mixing colors and kind of letting these like images that I had already seen in my brain come out onto the canvas without thinking about them. And for the first time in my life, I found something I really enjoy. I'm really passionate about it. And right after I started painting, I got really sick. And it started in my neck. It was like a pain in my neck. The pain started to go into my back. I had spasms. And this lasted for about a year. I was in bed in debilitating pain some days, just like could not move, but I made a goal every single day for that year to paint something, no matter how big, no matter how small. My illness just magically got better one day. And I think it was pushing through the pain on the days when I was like, I don't know if I can do this. And I got out of bed every single day and painted. I was determined to learn through one of the most painful parts of my life because I was like, this makes me so happy. In a way, I almost feel like this medium especially saved my life. After I mix the paint, sometimes I'll go walk around, I'll punch my punching bag to kind of like take some time to let the paint really interact with each other before I pour it. I have a friend who was trying to teach me to box. He started to explain that boxing is sort of like meditation in a way, and when you really get lost in the process of like the rhythm of punching, your mind goes blank, similar to art. At the beginning of COVID, I bought a punching bag. I had no idea what I was doing, but I started to really enjoy it sometimes as well. If I feel like I'm lacking energy, to move the energy around inside of me, I'll start punching the bag, just kind of like get loosened up, like break up the energy. Let's get the creative juices flowing a little bit more. I had nowhere else to put my punching bag except for in my studio, so it kind of came together in that way. And I was like, this is really adding another element to the creative process. There's a lot of different styles of pouring the paint onto the canvas. Some people will take individual cups and kind of try to do a design that way. I think I fell in love with the dirty pour because essentially it's just like taking 4 or 5 colors or however many colors into a cup, and you take that cup and you pour onto the canvas. I do 1 cup and then I start to move the canvas, see how the paint's interacting with each other, pour another cup, see how that's interacting, and then It comes to life as I start pouring. So there's nothing ever inside of my mind before I start pouring. It comes to life as I start pouring, which I really enjoy now. Before I was like, I really want it to look this way, and I can't. It doesn't do it that way. This paint has a mind of its own, and it's really taught me to accept that I can't control. There's some things I can't control. So it's really almost a reflection of the lessons that I'm learning in my own life is how it comes out onto the canvas as well. I really try to take time out in between every pour to kind of see, like, what do I want to add? What is it that I want to add to this? So once I feel that the piece is balanced, I stop pouring. Fluid art is always going to be my passion. I think what I love the most about this medium is that you can have two artists that use the same colors and it comes out completely different, because every artist, I think, has their own style. And I finally found that style, and it feels really good. I don't think society sets people up to believe that they can make a career out of the arts, and I think I want to prove to people that yes, you can. You can follow the arts, you can live your life's dream, you can live your purpose through the arts, and it's okay. It's gonna be difficult at times, but it's gonna be okay. You can do it.